Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we follow our road of the smoky, peated whiskey at Benriach. And today we have the 17-year-old Septendecim, oh, those Latin words, with 46% ABV, uncolored, unchill filtered, with a strong 46%. This whiskey was matured solely in ex-bourbon casks and was fabricated by the use of peated barley. It is quite new. I think it came on the market in 2012, 2013. And I thought, well, this is a one-time whiskey, but surprise, surprise, they kept this whiskey. So the 10-year-old and the 17-year-old, as well as the 25-year-old, are now the peated range with Benriach, as well as the Bernie Moss, I think. Well, it was a little bit one-dimensional. I remember this one. Unusually, for a Speyside distillery at Benriach, we distill whiskey from both style of malted barley, non-peated and peated. What an awful printing here. The British, they invented the newspaper and the printing, haven't they? No, the Korean. But this one is awful. No, I refuse to read this. I said a lot about the Benriach distillery and its range of whiskies, and I have this introduction video here. Nose, a robust mix of fresh peaty aromas constructed around a central core of apples and toasted nuts, which have been doused in wild mountain honey, full of energy and vibrancy. Colors, rich summer gold with a freshly harvested barley impression. Yes, definitely. Taste, sweet, concentrated peat flavors dominate from the start. Bold and intense. The peat heart is united with honey-infused resins, roasted nuts and luxurious leather impressions, full-bodied with fantastic length. A real heavyweight which will impart a lasting impression over the palate. Palate, I can't remember the exact pronunciation. Here we have the miniature, which comes in a set of 4. So you might have the chance to taste those miniatures before you decide which big bottle you buy. A lot of distilleries stopped producing miniatures since a few years because it's very expensive to produce those miniatures and sell them in a single way or as singles. But if you're new in the market, you have to show your friends and all others which might become your friends and customers which is available at the distillery. So you have to invest a lot in miniatures, in the tasting or the chance for tastings at your customers. Full and intense smoke, as intense as the 10-year-old Curiositas. Fresh. And again the apples. And probably the sweetness might be the honey. It's non-phenolic, the smoke. Non-medicinal, but it's bonfire smoke. And yes, there are these roasted nuts. Not the honey. There's some fruit, below the smoke. Mild in the nose, but definitely more intense on your tongue. A lot of spiciness, but not sharp, but smooth, aromatic spiciness. The leather, no, I don't find it. There are some abnormal taste in this whiskey, yes. Might come from the smoke. Probably leather. How intense is the smoke? Well, on the level of Isla's south coast at 40 to 45 ppm. 35 to 45 ppm. The aftertaste is not too long. Now some caramel, some sweetiness is coming up on your tongue. There's no bitterness at all in the aftertaste. Yes, I like it. It's a well-balanced, well-aged whiskey. It's not too cheap and it's not too expensive. I don't know exactly, 60, 65 euros, $80 probably. But it's worth the money you pay for. Thank you for watching Whisky.com. There's more to come. Stay tuned and feel free to add your comments to our whiskey database on Whisky.com.